Why do you keep loving people who can't really love you back and still call it love? Not because you don't know better, not because you're naive, not because you enjoy suffering, but because your nervous system learned to associate love with effort, waiting, uncertainty, and emotional hunger. When affection comes in waves, when presence is inconsistent, when attention feels scarce, your body doesn't register danger. It registers importance. The waiting creates intensity, the silence creates craving, the distance creates meaning, and slowly your brain starts confusing longing with connection, anxiety with chemistry, and hope with intimacy. So when someone finally shows up fully, calm can feel empty, stability can feel boring, and availability can feel unreal. Not because it is, but because it doesn't match what your system learned to call love. Think about how this forms early. If affection was unpredictable, if care came with tension, if closeness also meant fear of losing, your nervous system learned a rule. Love is something you earn, not something you receive. So later in life, you don't just look for people. You look for familiar emotional climates. The distant one, the inconsistent one, the one who gives just enough to keep you hoping. Your body recognizes the pattern before your mind does, not because it wants pain, but because it recognizes the rhythm, like a song you grew up hearing. Even if it was sad, even if it hurt, still feels like home. So you don't fall for the person. You fall for the role they play in your nervous system. From a neuropsychological point of view, this is about regulation, intermittent reward, attention that comes and goes, releases more dopamine than steady safety. Your brain becomes hyper-alert, scanning, waiting, interpreting, hoping. That state creates intensity, and intensity gets mislabeled as love. Meanwhile, calm presence activates the parasympathetic system. It slows the heart, it quiets the mind, it removes the chase. But if your system was trained in chaos, calm can feel like emptiness, silence can feel like abandonment, consistency can feel suspicious. So the body rejects what is healthy and clings to what is familiar, not because it's wrong, but because it's learned. This is why you can love someone deeply and still choose people who can't meet you emotionally, not because you don't deserve more, but because your system hasn't learned what more feels like yet. You don't miss them. You miss the emotional state they activated, the waiting, the hoping, the trying. And here's the quiet truth. Sometimes what we call love is just a nervous system trying to complete pattern it learned long ago. Not to suffer, not to fail, but to finally feel safe in a story that never felt finished. And the real question becomes, are you loving the person, or are you still trying to heal the environment? Where love first learned how to hurt,